Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. All happy families are alike. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. If you look for perfection, you'll never be content. It is amazing how complete is the delusion that beauty is goodness. He stepped down, trying not to look long at her, as if she were the sun, yet he saw her, like the sun, even without looking. Respect was invented to cover the empty place where love should be. We can know only that we know nothing. And that is the highest degree of human wisdom. Only people who are capable of loving strongly can also suffer great sorrow, but this same necessity of loving serves to counteract their grief and heals them. If you want to be happy, be. Spring is the time of plans and projects. Is it really possible to tell someone else what one feels? Nothing is so necessary for a young man as the company of intelligent women. In the name of God, stop a moment, cease your work, look around you. Rummaging in our souls, we often dig up something that ought to have lain there unnoticed. When you love someone, you love the person as they are, and not as you'd like them to be. Wrong does not cease to be wrong because the majority share in it. The two most powerful warriors are patience and time. Be bad, but at least don't be a liar, a deceiver. Love. The reason I dislike that word is that it means too much for me, far more than you can understand. All the variety, all the charm, all the beauty of life is made up of light and shadow. If everyone fought for their own convictions, there would be no war. Boredom, the desire for desires. There is no greatness where there is not simplicity, goodness, and truth. All great literature is one of two stories: a man goes on a journey or a stranger comes to town. It's much better to do good in a way that no one knows anything about it. Happiness does not depend on outward things, but on the way we see them. The whole world is divided for me into two parts. One is she, and there is all happiness, hope, light. The other is where she is not, and there is dejection and darkness. You can love a person dear to you with a human love, but an enemy can only be loved with divine love. True life is lived when tiny changes occur. But the law of loving others could not be discovered by reason, because it is unreasonable. If we admit that human life can be ruled by reason, then all possibility of life is destroyed. It's hard to love a woman and do anything. We are asleep until we fall in love. He felt now that he was not simply close to her, but that he did not know where he ended and she began. I often think that men don't understand what is noble and what is ignorant, though they always talk about it. I simply want to live, to cause no evil to anyone but myself. Love those who hate you.